Common sense would tell you that these next two people shouldn't be friends.
Yeah, exactly. Not after the twisted metal, the smoke, and thousands of dollars in repairs.
CBS 21 sports director Jason Bristol with us now with their relationship and how it suddenly made a turn for the better.
Yeah, this is a great story, a racing story, and it's more proof that on the road of life, you never know who's going to be on your side, especially when the going gets really tough. And it also shows us how powerful two little words can be. Those words, I'm sorry. The next time Mr. Obnoxious or Miss Oblivious causes you to slam on your brakes, think of what you might do if that person later went out of his or her way to apologize. So I have to ask you, are you glad you accepted that apology?
You know, you get over that stuff pretty quick, you know, in the most part. Life's too short to hold a grudge like that.
Steve Wilbur can laugh now, but last May at Williams Grove, he was fuming.
And he will collect Wilbur.
That is Steve's car on fire. Right away, he blamed the driver in front of him.
The 59, Wilbur goes upside down.
It was a bad wreck. Steve had bleeding on his brain, and there's still a scar on his leg. What happened next didn't erase all of Steve's pain, but it made him feel a lot better. Something that almost never happens in the macho world of sprint car racing. Traveling a half hour out of his way, then walking into Steve's garage unannounced was that other driver.
To go out of his way to do that was pretty cool.
It was Ryan Slothower to say he was sorry.
I didn't want him mad at me, I mean, I had to race with him the rest of the season, I didn't want no hard feelings.
Now, more than a year later, forget racing. Ryan can barely walk after he recently crashed at another track.
Problems into turn number 1.
Does it kill you to see it like this?
Yeah, I'm ready to rebuild another one, but I can't.
Even worse, he can't work. There's no doing heating and plumbing with all those tiny, painful fractures up and down his spine.
Not good. I don't have no income. I'm sole proprietor.
Ryan later told me he couldn't believe how much someone was now helping him. His buddy, Steve. That's right, they became fast friends after that apology, and Steve is now raising money for Ryan.
I guess pay it forward, it's that deal.
And it's a great story of how these guys met. Just don't ask them who's at fault for that crash at the Grove. They may not be friends anymore.
It was probably Steve's.
He can say what he wants, but it was his fault.
Well, still some disagreement.
At least they can laugh about it.
Yeah, at least they can laugh about it. And here's how Steve is helping Ryan. He has opened up a recovery fund for Ryan at Members First Federal Credit Union. You can go to any branch there and help donate money. And again, this is for Ryan. He cannot work right now. This is not for his racing. This is just living and daily expenses.
Just getting by.
Just getting by because, again, he cannot race or work. And that is a problem for the next 3 to 6 months. So here's Steve paying it forward, helping Ryan, who he was fuming at about a year ago.
I think that's excellent. I follow racing at all levels, and some of the guys higher up have done less than that to each other and still hold grudges years later.
No doubt.
So
and
for them to get over it.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable. And again, it's the power of saying, I'm sorry.
And learn a lot from these guys.
Well said.
Thanks, Jason.
We'll be right back.